Hi, I'm Joey Prey. Welcome to Prey Funeral Home. Let me show you through our facility. Come with me. This is the front hall of the funeral home where our staff meets the guests who come in to visit a family. Usually we'll get them registered here, acquaint them with where the bathrooms are, or for making arrangements, we direct them on into the library, a brightly lit room that's nice and comfortable to set families at ease. Let's go into the main chapel. This room is what we call our middle chapel or main chapel. This was actually the original part of the building when it was built in 1949. Right now we have it rather sparsely set with furniture because of the restrictions we're operating under the coronavirus mandates that we have through the state of Michigan. Right now we also have it set up for a visitation for a memorial. We have the urn. We even have a backdrop that coordinates with this person's particular interests. This person was a fisherman, so we try to set up a backdrop, props, make a vignette to tell that person's story. As I mentioned, we have a very flexible building, about 4,000 feet on one level, that we can divide into different size rooms to accommodate anywhere from 10 people to 300 people. We use a variety of moving walls to do that with. This is an example of one of them, as we've either opened it or closed it depending upon what we need for the different services. And we can do that on a moment's notice. This room back here is usually separated and kept for a family's refreshments. We offer coffee and water when we have services, and if a family has food that they want to bring in, we can use that in this room. We set up a little buffet for them where they can have some refreshment during the visitation. There's one more room I want to show you. This room was the last addition onto the building. I think this was built in 1979. It actually has the brick wall from the old brick wall is exposed and just painted to give it a little character. We use this room for smaller visitations, smaller services, and we can use this room for luncheons after a service. Right now, this is also set up for a visitation for a memorial service using an urn. You might think this is a little unusual. It's a little different. And we find this using an ark like this carries an urn in a very dignified manner from the funeral home out to the funeral coach and then on to the cemetery or church. So I've got one more thing to show you if you can stick around. We'll take a trip out to the back garden area.